Thank you for joining this short session. If you're currently working on a master's dissertation, PhD thesis, research proposal, or journal article, you've probably realized that the literature review is one of the most time-consuming stages of the entire research process. Many researchers spend weeks or even months searching for papers, taking notes, creating spreadsheets, identifying themes, and trying to discover research gaps. Today, I'm going to show you how AI can assist researchers in completing a large portion of this process much more efficiently. This is not about replacing academic thinking. It's about reducing manual work so that you can focus on analysis and critical thinking. By the end of this session, you'll understand the exact workflow we use to complete literature reviews significantly faster while maintaining academic integrity. Before we begin, think about the following questions. Do you currently have more than 20 unread papers? Have you ever struggled to identify research gaps? Do you spend more time organizing literature than actually writing? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you're not alone. Most researchers don't struggle because they lack intelligence. They struggle because the traditional literature review process is highly manual. Typically, the process looks like this: search for papers, download papers, read papers individually, take notes, build spreadsheets, compare studies, identify themes, find research gaps, start writing. This process can easily consume 40 to 80 hours before writing even begins. The question is, what if much of this process could be accelerated using AI? Let's compare. Traditional workflow: search manually, read every paper line by line, create notes manually, build matrices manually, identify gaps manually. AI-assisted workflow: find relevant papers faster, extract key findings quickly, organize literature automatically, generate literature matrices, support gap identification. Most importantly, AI becomes your research assistant, not your replacement. The real secret is not the tool. The secret is having a structured workflow. Let me show you a small part of the workflow. Pay attention to how quickly information can be organized when AI is used correctly. Let's begin with the first stage of the literature review process: finding relevant research papers. Suppose my topic is artificial intelligence in higher education. Traditionally, I would search for papers, open dozens of articles, and spend hours deciding which ones are actually relevant. Let me show you a faster approach. Here I'm searching for artificial intelligence in higher education. Notice that within a few seconds, I can already see highly cited studies and recent publications. One common mistake researchers make is downloading every paper they find. Instead, we want to quickly identify papers that are likely to be useful before investing time reading them. Let's open one article. Now that we have a paper, let's assume we want to understand its main contribution quickly. Rather than manually extracting information into a notebook or spreadsheet, we can use AI to help organize the information. I'll copy the abstract and paste it into ChatGPT. Now I'm using a prompt that asks the AI to summarize the study using 4 categories: objective, methodology, key findings, limitations. Let's see the output. Within seconds, we have a structured summary of the paper. Now, this does not mean we skip reading the paper. We still need to verify everything. However, this process helps us understand the study much faster than manually creating notes from scratch. One of the biggest challenges researchers face is organizing information from multiple studies. Most researchers use spreadsheets, but creating them manually can be extremely time-consuming. Now, let's ask AI to convert this study into a literature matrix format. I'm using a simple prompt asking for author, year, objective, methodology, findings, limitations. Let's generate the table. As you can see, the information is now organized in a format that can easily be transferred into a literature matrix. Imagine repeating this process across multiple studies. Instead of spending days creating comparison tables, you can build the foundation much more efficiently. Once we have information from multiple papers, the next challenge is identifying common themes. Many researchers struggle at this stage because they have lots of information, but don't know how to organize it. Now I'll ask AI to identify possible themes emerging from the study. Let's see what it suggests. Notice that AI is helping us group information into broader categories. These categories can later become sections within the literature review. Again, this doesn't replace critical thinking. It simply helps researchers start the analysis process more efficiently. One of the most difficult parts of any literature review is identifying research gaps. Many students spend weeks trying to determine where the literature is lacking. Let's see how AI can assist. I'll ask, based on the findings and themes identified, what potential research gaps might exist? Within seconds, AI generates several possible directions for future research. Now, it's important to understand something. These are not automatically valid research gaps. Researchers must evaluate and verify every suggestion. As you can see, the goal is not to let AI do the research. The goal is to accelerate the mechanical tasks that normally consume hours. This is the framework we teach in our full workshop. A1, acquire, finding the right papers. A2, assess, evaluating quality and relevance. A3, analyze, extracting findings and themes. A4, arrange, building literature matrices and synthesis tables. A5, articulate, writing critical literature reviews. Most researchers focus only on writing. Successful researchers master all 5 stages. In the complete workshop, we demonstrate how to find high-quality literature rapidly, how to screen papers effectively, how to create literature matrices, how to identify research gaps, how to organize themes, how to write critical synthesis, how to use AI ethically throughout the process. You'll also receive templates, prompts, workflow guides, and practical examples. If you're serious about completing your literature review more efficiently, we invite you to join our complete workshop. Complete a literature review in 7 days using AI. The workshop includes step-by-step training, templates, prompt libraries, real examples, research workflows, question and answer sessions. If you'd like to reserve your place, send us a message after this presentation. Thank you for joining. We look forward to supporting your research journey.